Hi, welcome back to another Surrounded video. This is Lee from Brothers Grimm, and this is episode 3. We have moved a little bit from where we ended on the last one, and I have found that Jeep, however it is wrecked. I did have a few other issues, a couple of glitches, which I managed to iron out, but we are on the top of this hill, and on the map we are here. Which, if I zoom out, you can see I'm more or less like, not quite in the middle, but I'm towards the middle of the map. However, I am desperate for water. I'm down to 19% and I've run out of water. So I think what I'm going to do, I've got a vehicle that's damaged that really I'm towing around, so I could do with dropping somewhere. But I think what I'm going to do, I think I'm going to go to this river here, fill all my drinking vessels up. I've got some water tablets to be able to decontaminate them, and then I'm going to make my way to this safe zone base here, and that's where I'll predominantly head back to as a base to start with until I've built my own base, which I haven't done in any of my other games yet, I'll add. So that's just a bit of a stockpile area. I can drop vehicles off and use them for storage. There's somewhere there to sell and buy things. I think on this bridge here, just around this area, is a car salesman who actually you can buy vehicles from, but you can also get car repair kits. However, I haven't got enough cash for those yet. That's why I've decided to head back and sell some items to the trade. I've got quite a lot of weapons, and that way I'll get a few bits of money together to be able to buy some more equipment. So that's my plan. So I'm going to navigate sort of northwards. I am towing this vehicle. All you need to do to tow a vehicle is park relatively close to it, and in the front vehicle, down to tow, click it, and it'll automatically latch on. So I am driving this one, but this is, he says that. Let's just get facing the right direction. I can show you exactly what I mean. I thought I had done it, I might not have. Didn't want to fill it, just want to get in it. So like I've so as close as you can get to it, and then tow vehicle. It says on the right hand side vehicle hitched. So now that's it, now we're towing. So I want to be heading north, not south. In fact, I've put the blue marker on the compass point above, and that shows in what direction the base is. Now let's just get over this hill. I'm going to try not to get too distracted. I'm going to try to keep doing what I've set out to do. Right, I think I can see water on the other side of here. Now let's just have a little look. Yeah, so we're in the right place. So actually what I want to do is, I might as well do it when I'm at the base, because there's a water source nearby, and then there's also sort of like cooking facilities and crafting stations, and one of the facilities allows you to boil water, so you get clean fresh water. And that would make more sense really. There's also usually quite a lot of wildlife here, like deer there and what have you, and you can kill them for meat, so you get a good food supply. So this is the base. There's plenty of people in there, it's all friendly, valley safe zone. So what my ultimate plan's going to be is to probably, although this might divide opinion, my actual plan is to actually use... oh, no. Oh, keep doing that. detached. Sorry, might divide opinion, but my plan is to actually use the Jeep once it's repaired for my main vehicle. Now that's purely because of this. It's got a bigger storage area than that has. Right, so what I am going to do is let's just take these out and put them in our bags, because I'm going to sell those because I have got a 12 gauge already. Oh, it's pump action. Let's open the storage. Let's see what we're going to get rid of. So I've got a couple of M9s. That's an M9. So we're going to sell these as well. What we've got in here? A few add-ons. Might as well sell that knife. I believe the MP5, hang on, I've already got a mag for that, so that's good. Right, let's just go and see, let's go and have a look at the trader. So this is the Valley Safe Zone. So we've got, straight away we've got some crafting stations. So in here, at this moment in time, I can make vehicle repair kits, but I haven't got all the right ingredients. Probably I can make hang on. I can make, to make that I need 2 lots of random tools and I need 5 high quality steel. So let's just have a look at what I've got. I've got 6 tools, so I could make 3 of those. It depends whether. Depends how much of these. I've got 32, so I can make quite a few of these. As you can see now, it's highlighted. I can make that. Right, let's make some repair kits before we go any further. I think I made 2. That, hang on a minute, what's that mean? It's my water situation. Right, this is what I was on about. Hang on. I very quickly need to get to this well. Start filling these empty containers up, and then loot, vicinity. Let's drink. So this is, like I said, still dirty water. Let's just get up to 100 and then we'll heal up. I've also put my healing things on my quick bar now. I know I realised I wasn't doing that on the end of the last one, with people probably screaming at the screen. So let's fill these up while I'm here. Might as well do this first. All the bottles are on the floor. Quite a lot there. What we got here? Put all the medical supplies in there. We'll move that up there. It's easy enough. Then let's have a look at what we've got here. I've only got 1 food compartment at the moment. Put that up there as well. They're the water tablets. I'll just sort this out a bit and I'll come back to you, because it's going to take me a little minute, I think, just to get all this sorted. Okay, so just in relation to the the water tablets, which are here, water purification tablets. I think all you need to do, because that's dirty water, is drop that in there, like that. Is that right? Hang on. Yeah, now we've got a water jug. So on that one, just drop it in. Obviously it takes one tablet per stacked item. Yeah. So that's how that works. Could do with a few more containers and things, but let's see how we go anyway. Right, okay. So it is dark, and that's a wandering trader there. So just going back to what we were saying before we were rudely interrupted. Some of the vehicle repair kits are on the floor if you look there, because I've not got enough space for them. It's saying. Tell you what, let's. Oh, can't do that in here. I'm going to put a sleeping bag down just so I can get to daytime again, so we can all see what's happening. So let's sleep. So we picked that up and we've survived. We're on day 6. Okay. Let's put that there. Let's put that there. So from here, to repair the car, just go in front of it. Hang on. Where it says repair, there, just click F on the keyboard. If you're holding a vehicle repair kit, it should start repairing the vehicle, which is what this is doing. One kit wouldn't take it straight up to 100. It takes it to about 70. What's this one? Might be worth putting it on that. Put it on this one. As the game goes on, they become more and more available, because you can craft them, like we've said. So you could just literally go out breaking down well, anything really that you get metal from, collecting it from abandoned cars and things like that. And the tools you come along quite often. So I'm not sure if you can craft the tools. Let's just not yet. But then we've got a disassembly workbench. We've got a weapons and equipment workbench. We've got a construction workbench, which we haven't got yet. And then here, if you look here, we can actually make water bottles with clean water from dirty water. So if we just click that, just keep clicking it and spamming it, all our bottles that have got dirty water in should become clean. I may have to pick them all up again, I'm not sure. Alright, so we're at the end of that. Let's just have a look. Yeah, so I think there are all over the place. Luckily they all do stack. Oops. They're only in stacks of 5. Yeah, look. I'll just pick them up. I'll be back in a minute. Another quick way of picking everything up is to hold down left control and left click on the items. But it won't just necessarily put it where you want it. It'll put it in like I presume like the first available slot within your bag, which is not necessarily where you're always going to want that item. Let me try and show you. So like it's put it in my general. Instead of I've only got one lunchbox, so I filled that up and then I just picked the rest up and it's put it in my normal pockets. Right. Anyway, let's see what we've got. So we've got a food supplier. So what you're selling, this is random generally, always the same sort of things, but you know, he's currently got $392 on him, so I'm keen to sell things I don't want. Let's just have a look at this. I'm just going to sell that because I need other things at the moment. I'm not going to sell that one because I've got a full kit for this one, and I think it's not a bad weapon. It's a complete weapon, so I think I'm just going to keep that. I'm just going to sell a few bits. What else have we got? That says medical supplies. I've got a bag within a bag, and I could put another bag in there. There's no weight limit or encumbrance penalties or anything like that. That might come later. I'm not sure. That's also a magazine for that gun, I think. Yeah. So I've got another spare magazine. So what does it take? 308. 308. Just trying to remember where I've actually put my ammo now. We'll just sell that. Hang on, let's make sure there's no attachments on it. No. I've already got one that I'm carrying, so I might as well sell that. I can sell that M9. I'm selling that knife, as I said. Sell that one. Oh, yeah, he's run out of cash. So what I might end up doing now is actually buying something to free up. But before I do that, I'm going to see what the other vendors have got. It's down here. Yeah, okay. So this is the only problem, remembering where I've put everything. Here we go. So this magazine. Put that there. So 308. Yeah. Nice. So put that back in with that. Okay. Let's leave that there. So this is a weapons one. So what's you got? Another duffel bag, great for storage. He's also got a 40 slot weapons case. See, that's 40 slots, if you look there. But that's massive. That takes up 15, sorry, even more, 18 slots. Whereas that looks to be taking up 6 for 40 slots, so that's quite a good buy. Let's see if we can get that. Yeah, that's got 40 slots there, so, and it's not taking up as much room, so that's quite good. Let's just have a look how much money we've got. I've only got 425. So what else am I going to sell? Let's see. I don't think there's anything. Well, probably sell one of these GPS. I'll probably sell both those actually, because I've already got one. And that's that. I'm going to sell these other than that. What's it? Why won't it sell? I've no idea why that's not selling. Let's just try again. Oh, this is reset again, hasn't it? So that's quite good. Hang on. Muzzle brake. So that's weapon noise plus 20%. I'm thinking for this gun now. It's 5 to minus 85. Right, okay. Okay, selling things now. Let's see what else we've got to sell. Could do with obviously making some money. Gonna sell that. Right, just before I go any further, I'm just gonna see what else we've got in the car to sell. Nothing in there, obviously. Right. Right, let's go and sell this lot. I'm just interested in freeing space up at the moment. I'm getting a bit of cash. So what are you selling? He's got 729 on him, so let's sell what we can. Just going to sell this stuff just to clear the space. So how much cash have we got now? 552. Let's have a look at the ammo situation. So I'm slowly building up. See what else we've got. So these are books. So again, I think I've misunderstood this. I thought you just needed one of each book, but I don't think that's the case. I think as you're leveling up, it allows you to use more of the same book. So I'm not going to buy any, and you can't. I don't think you can sell them there either. Medical supplies. So I've got all sorts of things here. If we just have a look what we've got. We've got rags, so we can make quite a lot of these. I think I'm going to leave that for now, and then we've got materials. Yeah, not buying any of that either. Where's the trader gone? Now, he does wander about, so he might have left. Is he? He normally has better items, to be fair. So we've got cargo pants, but 12 slot, 8 slot. Eight slot, 18 slot. Okay. So cargo pants, let's put all this stuff in the cargo pants. And then paramedic jacket can go in there. Because I'm going to take these off and cut these up. And then I'm going to put these on. Because they are better. Black fingerless gloves, military gloves. Let's see if we can buy them. Yeah. So we'll rip those up and we'll put those on. How much cash have I got now? 52, so we're probably about at our limit. We've also got black market trader and a barber. Right, okay. I think what I might do is contradict myself again, but I might take that purely because I'm just thinking about storage back here. Let's just have a look. Right. Right. Let's open this up. Let's see what we can sort out. So, I think I need my batteries on me because I might get some night vision goggles or something that's battery powered. I'm going to need that as well. Don't quite know what all the cameras are for and things like that. They might be something that's coming in a later build or something that might already be in the game that I'm not really sure about. Let's put that there. Right, so that's that duffel bag free. School bag free. No point in messing around. Hang on, that's what I want. So I've got my toolboxes. Put that in there. That's furniture. Weaponry. Yep. So these all stack. So I'm quite happy to have. I mean, what's that doing there? And that. And that's an armour repair kit. So the way we use that, I believe, if you right click and put repair, it automatically repairs it. If you've got a repair kit. So keep that in your toolbox. That doesn't go in there. That might do. It does, yeah, it does go in. Put that up there. So I've got plenty of water now. Right, 9 mil. Let's get them filled up while we're here. So I've got 2 spare ones there. Right. Okay. So what we will do then is we will do what we said. We'll leave that here because I've got storage there. This is empty. I'm getting the vehicle. Right, okay, so what I am going to start doing now is when we go to places like this Grain Valley, if you look at it, it says we've already been there and we've done one spot, we've found one special container and that's looted 1 of 1. But there's still a POI boss that we haven't defeated there. So what I'm going to do is probably go back there. Once we've killed the boss, I'm going to put a big fat cross on it to show that we've been there and we've although you can go back and things reset, we can wipe that off the map. We've also got a crashed military helicopter site which might be worth having a look at. Should we go there first? So let's put a little marker on that then. Let's do we'll do a white marker and we will put an upward arrow showing where we're heading. That's there. There's an infestation site nearby as well, which I'm going to try and avoid. Okay, so let's just have a look to make sure we are okay in ourselves because we're low on food. So let's have a look. We could do with finding some more food. And we also need some more water. Beautiful. Right, let's get in. So if we look, we need to be heading to that marker there. Before I do that, I am just going to try and get some food. There's usually some deer and wildlife knocking about. Aha. Probably not the best gun for that, to be fair. Not collected deer heads before, but the food, we still have to cook that, but it's there. Right, can we see any more? Yep. Two lots of meat on that one. Can also fish and you can catch fish and cook fish and all that type of good stuff. Ah, actually, I've got a fishing rod. Let's just have a little look at that. I think we just as though we're shooting. Right, hang on. So I'm presuming that we pressed the button when you took. Yeah, I just pressed the button and it's quite simple. You cast out, you wait, and when it tells you you can feel a tug on the line, you press your button again and it reels it in. caught fish, right? Okay, let's have a look. Look, small raw fish. Right, what I'm going to do, just out of curiosity, to be honest with you, I am very quickly just going to go back to the base because I want to cook that food up, and I just want to see what I can do with that fish. Hang on. Where's the base gone? Let's see a look. Very foggy. Okay, so if we go here, so we can make small cooked fish. Make 2 of those. That should be quite good food. And then cooked meat. I think I've got 4 of those. Or 3. But that deals with 30 hunger, which is really good. And that's 15, so that's like a small snack. Beautiful. Right, okay. Quickly, let's have a look at the ammo situation. 40 out of 50 there. So I've got an ammo drum on that one. Yep, and then I think we're okay. Right, back to what we were doing. The shafts are light, looks cool. So I've got to drive round this, obviously. Difficult to see sometimes, isn't it? Let's have a quick look at the map. So we're at the other side of that now, and we're heading to the road, and then we want to head straight over when we hit the road. So the road is there. Now that smoke that we could see there was probably the downed helicopter. There's probably going to be a lot of enemies around it. There's a lot of infected. Oh no, yeah, they're infected. Let's get that on there. Yeah, lovely bandages. I think they are just infected though, they're not acidic. Oh yeah, more bandages. It's a fast one. God, how many hits did he take? Some radiation pills. Right, let's get that on there. Hopefully there'll be some medical supplies here as well. Right, all the weaponry straight in the duffel bag. There's a couple of level 0 access cards there. And then some medical supplies. They do take a lot of ammo, those infected ones. I've not seen that before. Let's just put that there. Muzzle brake. That can go on there. My pistol's now got a silencer on it, or suppressor. And then with more ammo. Lovely. Right, let's get round here. Even more weaponry. And we have a sight, let's put that on the rifle. Another muzzle brake, Oh. Oh, he nearly caught me out then. Is that it? I think it is. Cool. Well, that was quite successful. Let's put them guns there. Free up a bit of space in that duffel bag there. And then now we're here. Let's fill the weapon case up. Okay. So I'm not going to put a marker on there because it's already disappeared. So where should we go now? Abandoned convoy. That's usually quite good. It's usually quite... Let's head north. Join this area here, which is probably, that looks like some sort of construction site. There is an infestation site there, which I'm not sure if we're ready for yet. But then we'll head this way. Hopefully, take on this area. Let's just do that. So we'll just head north. So we're starting to make us way a little bit now. Oh. Like a little camp thing. Okay, so we're coming up on this construction site now. I don't know what to expect here. I don't know if I've been in this. Like an ambulance or something through there. There's a hole in the fence. We'll take that. I think that's can be used to break into things. Right, let's have a look at this ambulance. I don't know if that's going to be... can do anything with that. More ammo. And another bottle. That's cement. Probably make concrete blocks there. Or cement blocks. Yeah. They came out of nowhere. Bit of money. I'm just going to search this up a level as well. I'll put that in the toolbox. That's like wire. Electric wire. I've got a suppressor now. Got rid of that because it's an acidic one. I don't like them when they explode. Let's just have a little look. I've got lots of different types of vehicles here. I can't see crates or anything. All I did then was just back off a little bit to allow time to get them both level so I can attack them both at the same time. Seems to work okay sometimes. So I can get some metal from this vehicle, but I'm going to take him out first. Could do with a better melee weapon as well. So I'll have picked some scrap metal up with that one. It's not the best POI really. Might be decent if you're base building, perhaps. Yeah, crates. So industrial. So we've got battery. Ah, they're there. Look. Toolbox. Why would I be able to put a wall light on a stacking fish? That doesn't make sense. Anyway, didn't do it anyway. He's stuck in that car, I think. Ooh, Molotovs. Got a tent. I'll take that. Got another crate. Say what? Let's put that there. We can put that wet. We can put that secure container there. Toolbox. First aid. Food. I'm going to need to get another food container before long. Yeah, so we can collect cement. I'll take some, to be honest with you. A book, so I'll read that. Can I read both? Yep. I think he is stuck in the car. Water. Right, let's have a look. Don't think we're going to get anything major from here. Another helicopter. More books. I think I'm going to take it. It says I can't read it anymore, but that's probably because I might not be at the right level or something like that. I'm not 100%. Might be as high as I can be at the moment. See what's in this crate. Ah, spark plug. That can go in the toolbox. Nice. I don't know if I really want to search all these because they're all going to be very similar, aren't they? Search these crates. Just search. First aid. Got a little light. I quite like that lantern. It does illuminate quite well. It's like daybreak's coming. Some more water. Oops. Rip that up. Okay. Not going up there. It's been quite cool now. Toolbox. Yeah. These crawlers. Let's move out of the way a bit. Let's have a look where we are. So we've sort of done that one. So even though that's not one that's got objectives on it, I am just gonna mark it just because just to say we've been there. Right, so let's head north to this junction now then. Well, it's not, it's just off north, isn't it? So it's the other side. dear. Oh dear, hit that wrong. It's so much easier in a vehicle. So, whoa, hang on. Are they friendlies or what? Yeah, friendlies. So, and they've got some sort of workbench here. Let them carry on killing. I'm just going to loot everybody. I don't know why I keep picking them up. I've got loads of empty bottles. Nice. Just didn't want to hit him. That's why I didn't join in. Crafting station. Let's make some of these. Some rags. I'm just spamming it. I've made loads now, look. So no, that's not what I want. Hang on. Actually, I could do with a proper medical bag. It's alright, I've made some, that'll do. So let's make some of these. So I can make a vehicle repair kit. Not that I need it, but I've made one. Cooking station, purify water. Lovely. Okay, let's see what's happening over here. Why is he just looking at him? Took his money. Right, let's have a look. So we're going to avoid that for now, and we're going to head left. So let's head down this road. Because eventually I want to get to that convoy. Right, let's have a look here. Again, there's not much probably going to be happening here. Hopefully I won't die. Lovely jubbly. I've got them in here, nothing. Let's take a fridge. Oh, more of a book. I can read both of them. Just one of them. Cool house. I'll head down to this junction. Right, okay. Let's just clear this area up a bit. Bit of 45 ammo. Get some more gas from here for car. Yep. Let's have a look, see if we've got some more food supplies or things in here. There's a zombie in here. Ooh, sneaky one in. Right, let's just have some water because I'm down to 6%. Flashlights, okay. Sharp blade, thought that might go in toolbox, but it hasn't. And we'll put that there. Started off raining, and then it's raining again. Ammo stack's building quite nicely. Again, I'll put little crosses on these just at the side so I can still see what they are, but it shows I've been there. Okay, let's get down here then. Let's have a look where we're heading. Up here, aren't we? Ooh, just got out by mistake. I'm not going to stop at that one. We're obviously heading down here towards the convoy. This is the... Might be able to get some food from here. Wouldn't be a bad shout. Let's just go beyond it and come back to it. Let's see if we can find some food in here. Incoming at the same time. A little bit out of sync with that one. We're okay there. Bit of cash. Ooh, crates. S-Mart. So we've got some water. We've got a couple of books to read. Can only read one of them at the moment. Toilet roll. Oops, it's that one here. So that is the toolbox. There is one incoming, but I think it's a crawler. It's that crawler there. Bit of food. Quite a bit of food there now. Okay, so that's where we are there. So just down the road actually is the abandoned convoy. Which is a busy POI. So it's down here. There we are, the convoy. There's a lot of zombie activity here. Right, well that's the actual convoy and there's a boss there as well. This is like the fire station. It's an infected one. Ah, pressed my first aid then it didn't work. Okay, I think what I'm going to do, I think I'm going to end it there. And when I come back on next time, then we'll hit that convoy. That'll be the first thing we do. But yeah, if you've enjoyed it, hit the like button. Please subscribe if you haven't already. And leave me any comments, and I'll see you on the next one. Alright, so all I've got to say is for now, until the next one, adios.